G'day everyone, JoeRilla again, and welcome back to the modded Plankcraft server. The Plankcraft modded server, all the mods 3 thingy. I've been sort of just dicking around, not doing a hell of a lot productive. Me and Bruce killed a dragon, so I'll quickly show you the footage of that.
Come in the hole.
That's what she said.
Come in the hole, Joe.
I can't wait to get rid of these damn slime. Where the hell have I gone to? Where are you?
I don't know. You're in the hole. I saw you up there.
It was the wrong hole.
That's what she said.
Yes, it was.
Did you bring the Eye of Ender?
I thought you had them.
Why would you think that? Right. Let's go kick this bitch right in her flappy old cunt.
Yep.
Get out of here, Nessie.
Oh, I'll put my jetpack in hover mode.
Bit weak.
Ooh. I'm being fireballed.
Oh, I didn't bring glass bottles.
Oh dear, that was silly.
I'm sorry, I just spawned another dragon.
You do that.
I need dragon's breath. Something. If anyone asks, we end this bit out because I am did run away. And anyone who says that I does can suck my tail.
Ooh. Oh, there you go.
Yay, I did it. Alright. Yay, levels.
Cool.
Whew.
Mad
Thanks for the help,
levels.
Joe.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, with modded, sort of killing a dragon sort of becomes a non-event. Now, as far as non-events go, you might see this thing behind me. This is the start of my base. I've just sort of shaped it out. Wow, that was loud. Just in stone, because what I want to do is largely variants of stone. And I'll just quickly, where is it? Just get me a chisel here. Chuck this in here. You can see all the variants of the chiseled stone that you can use. And what I want to do is pick them out and lay them out, sort of just out here. And you'll see how I've got my caster's gauntlet. Now, I've got a couple of foci here. I've made a few. And the one I've got here says that I've named these because you have to. This one's named Equal Trade, and that is named after what it used to be, the wand foci of Equal Trade. So pretty much now that I've got this shape down pat, I'm gonna... This is a little sort of extra tower growth thing. Oops, bloody hell. Up here. Oh, yeah. Hover mode. I'm gonna duplicate this little square structure sort of over here. It will have a purpose. That's sort of the last little thing to do. Now, I did say I think it was the last episode that it was going to be based off or inspired by Etho's Crackpack base. It seems what I've inadvertently done is almost copied it. It's a little bit too inspired, I think. I'll try and mix it up a little bit, like with the block palette choice. You know, make it look a bit sort of less like it. I'm still going to put, you know, there's still other decorations to do. Do I have any on me? No, I do not. God, look at these mobs that have spawned. Me and Pro lit this area up the other night, but it doesn't seem to have done a hell of a lot. Thankfully, I can just one-shot these mobs. Easy as. So, the plan is now, I'll do this off camera because it's going to be a pain in the butt. Oh, Christ. He just like spawned in front of me. I have a lot of trouble with these bloody skeletons. See? I seem to move a bit too quickly. See? What the hell? How can I not hit that? Got him. Get my bolt back. Alright, toss your shit in the water. There we go. So I'm going to get into some of these framed slants here and try and just get a little bit more shape going, sort of around the place, and sort of just experiment with them a little bit. As far as I know, this is what I was talking about with you know, going back to the old carpenter's blocks. So let me just have a quick squiz at to how these look. So if I was to, can I put these, so that goes, okay, like that. What's the tool required? Is it an axe? Cool. So does that mean, how do these work? That's what I want to know. So that went, oh boy. Bloody zombie. I really picked a good time to do this bloody at night, didn't I? So how do these get, thanks Mattis. So how do these get placed? Like that, apparently. So I've got to, like that. Okay, I'm with it. I'm with it, I'm with it. Oh. Having said that. Oh. Alright, so I'm going to, oh, for Christ's sake. Is it this way? Nope. It's not this. It's not. I'm pretty sure that's what I just did, wasn't it? Yeah, like that. That's what I want. Let's see if I can get this right now. Yeah, look at me go. Look at me go. Aren't I such a pro? Alright, I'm going to chuck a few of these around the place. And then I'll probably start getting started on my block palette. Like, as I said, I'm going to... I actually need to put a couple more floors in as well. Where is it? The roof's going to be clear glass, so I'm just going to be straight shot to the sky. The little staircase here. I've sort of got these bunker style windows so I can just shoot stuff, because that's sort of what I want to be able to do. Is just pew, pew. I'll have a door there eventually, and then up here, you know, I've got a lot of visibility around the place. And then here, I'm probably gonna, I don't actually know what I'm gonna do yet. This is gonna be a specified room, as is when I duplicate this, there will be a specified room of the same sort over there, and I'll get to that as time goes on. But that's my plans for the time being. Is I'll probably stick the floor to this one in, figure out what the hell I'm doing with this, because I don't know. But before I bugger off, I just want to show you something. This equal trade works on beehives, so I can harvest bees. Wait, what? Mongrel? The hell was that? Yeah. I now have bees. Unusual drone, unusual princess, mundane comb. I don't actually know anything. Wait. And what do I get then? Meadows. I'll give these ignoble. I don't know what any of this means. I'll drop those off to Mattis in a minute, because he's getting into them for his mystical agriculture. Because something he needs requires bees. But I'll go drop that off and get started on the shapes of this. Oh yeah, there was a phone looking thing next to this, because they said it looked like E.T. I forgot to record it before I tore it down, because it was a funny prank, but it was annoying me, so I had to go. But I neglected to record, so I do apologise. I wouldn't be surprised at all if they built another more realistic one. But anyways, I will see you once I've got my shapes sorted out, so I'll catch you shortly. Alright, so I thought I'd give you a progress update. I just came back from recharging my jetpack and repairing my pickaxe. So that's what we've sort of got going on at the moment. There, hang on, let me just chuck this in hover mode. So you can see I've got a few of the slopes over there just kicking. Get a bit of these factory blocks going on. We're going to be using a fair bit of those later on, because I do plan on extending this build underground. Have some tunnels and what have you. I've got these these are called wide brick. And I'm probably going to use another brick pattern on the floor. And that's sort of what I've just got going on at the mo. So I thought I'd just give you a quick progress update, and I'll also show you this. I'll do these bits. So this is how this is sort of how I've been tackling this build, is, you know, shaping it out with the stone, and then, because that's the base block, and then swapping it out with its chiseled variants. As you can see, that is working pretty good. I mean, chisel mod's been around for ages. I mean, the only real excuse for not knowing about it is, you know, obviously being new to Minecraft as a whole. So I'll just quickly, where is it? Wide brick. There we go. And now we got more. And keep going. And that's sort of how I've been building. So I'm going to continue with this. I may even build that second. Who am I kidding? I probably won't. Not yet. That requires effort that I'm not yet ready to put in. But yeah, that's starting to come together now. It's only really with chisel mod that I'm actually halfway good at building with stone. Anyways, that's that. So I think she's looking pretty good so far. I'll probably come back to you when it's done. I'll probably have some detail on it by then. Done, except for that tower, because I'm going to duplicate this. I don't know, probably about 11-ish blocks away. Like here somewhere. I probably have to terraform a tiny bit, but hey, you get that. And then, yeah, that's a bit later though. I'll come back to you when I've retextured this whole building. See you soon. So I have retextured the entire base. So it all is different variations of either stone or cobblestone. Got the angles in here. Let's quickly jump over here. It's not completely finished yet because obviously we don't have a roof. And the floor looks horrible as this, because this is going to be like there's going to be machines in here and all sorts of tomfoolery. I may section this off into different rooms. I don't know. This one here is probably going to be my bedroom up here. I'll get to that later though. Got some of the factory block, which is one of my personal favorites. I'd love to see that. I love this block. And all its variations. And we got down here, there's going to be the bottom floor, probably not a hell of a lot going on down here. And then this is the next job under here. I'm going to need a hammer, because there's going to be tunnels and lots of them. So I need to go make myself a hammer. And also I need to do some detailing of the outside of this building, because there are bits of it that look pretty boring. So we're going to have to do something about that, especially these big bloody slime boots. Especially these big support pillars here. They definitely need some sprucing up. So that's one of my next jobs, is to put some detail on the outside of this building. So I'll do that and make myself a hammer, and then I'll come on back to you once I've done that. Alright, so that's what it's looking like so far. Got some nice detail there with the factory blocks, looking sort of like pipes. I quite like it, and that's probably how I'm going to leave it for now. You know, externally there will be glass going in various places. You know, clear glass is what I'm after. So I haven't got any of that yet, because I need to put it in a smeltery, and probably not in this tower, but in the second tower I'll be putting an automated production line for it. So we'll be going to say that way, but for now I'm just going to leave it. Now to test out this here hammer, because this is where me oh yeah, fantastic, nice. Get some torches in the offhand, because I'm going to need some oh, it's so good. Oh yes, loving that. Even though it probably doesn't need to go that way, but anyways, that's that. What's, you know, for comparison, excavator. Yeah. Now this is how you earth move. Oh, let's light that up. I need to look into some sort of lighting solution, not just for down here, but for up that way as well. Now I want to sort of snake that tunnel back that way, and sort of not you know, straight away, but over time, because this is going to be sort of an expanding tunnel network. That's the plan anyway. Is I want it to meet up with the sort of planker's base over there. So I may not need to go quite that far in that direction. I just wanted to show that off, but I may block that off and start digging that way, or make the staircase go down further. I don't know. I haven't really thought that far ahead, but I need some sort of lighting solution for in here. I'll look into that. But yeah, just once again, thought I'd give you a progress update and show you what's happening. Oh, what the fuck? Fucking bees. I'll show you what I do to bees. That's what I do to bees. And collect them for Mattis, because I don't need them. But anyways, I will come back and see you soon. Alright, so I've been doing a little bit of work above the ground here. So, I've built the second tower. I haven't done the little pipe decorations yet. I'm getting to it. I sort of thought of a purpose for this building anyway. So, I want to have a bit of a mass production going on. And what I mean by that is I want to, and I probably might recess it down a little bit, but I don't know. I'll work it out. Is I want to have a mass smeltery in here. So I've got me grout. I need to smelt it up still. I just thought I'd come and show you. Might recess it, but I wanted it to be largely for the purpose of mass producing the Tinker's clear glass, because I want to use a fair bit of it in this build because I really like it. So, you know, the setup we have over there is good for tools and metals and stuff, but for mass bulk of one item, it's not that good. So I'm going to build my own in here, and, you know, automatically pipe lava into it, automatically just keep feeding it sand. This actually is going to keep going. I'm just going to have an endless, well, the goal is to have an endless supply of clear glass. Which obviously the plankers are much more than welcome to have their hands at. Second function of this particular building is I want to put one of the I want to put an auto spawner in this bit here. Now I'll get back to what I'm going to be specifically doing, or when I actually do it, because yeah, I've got something a little bit different in mind for this one. This tower, I haven't really thought of it yet. I was going to put a big reactor in it, but the mod in this pack is a bit, how you going? So I still am undecided as to what to do with this particular tower. I need to still go down here, and I'm going to put something in this corner here. But I've started digging down, and we're going to go sort of, well, as you can see, we're not that far from the base. See, where that brownish dot is right next to the waystone near the inventories. So we're going to end up with tunnels going over there eventually. And obviously all my crap that I want to deal with is going to sort of be along the way, little offshoots. It's not going to be a direct path. There's going to be all sorts of stuff. I just need to sort of make it take like a 100 by 100 area. Well, within reason, obviously. I'm not going to encroach on everybody else. I just thought it'd be cool to link my base up underground. That's sort of where I'm at. I need to... I'm thinking of putting a door there. I really don't know. But, yeah, that's where I'm at with that now. Just a little progress update. I think... I haven't actually thought this far ahead yet, but I think probably next on the list... Oh, yeah, there's two massive gargantuan trees here. I think Bruce and Mattis are playing with bees. And... they keep talking about majestics and royals and jellies, and this is all what poor Mattis is doing to get his tier 5 crafting seeds. He's really dedicating himself to the mystical agriculture. Oh, there he is, working away. He's really dedicating himself to the mystical agriculture, and hey, I'm not going to be ungrateful about it. I've used a fair bit of that stuff, you know. Mostly for basics like clay and stuff like that. But oh yes, one other. Hang on, let me land, and I'll share where I was about to go with this. Let's land here. Where is it? I think it's which one is it? I think it's this one. Yeah, this. So I want a good lighting solution. Now we've got a couple. We've got this. which is 4 iron, a glowstone dust, and that. And that's a terrible pun, Mattis. Oh my god, I hope that comes up well in the footage to be able to read that. But anyways, that seems like a lot just for one lamp. Now we go to this. Now this also seems like quite a lot, but we get 6 of these lamps. I can get this shit fairly easily. Black quartz we have an absolute bucket load of back at the base. And this palace crystal is, if I go, where is it? No, it's in here somewhere. It's just lapis chucked in this atomic reconstructor, which is how I got, whoops, the, what's it called? Yeah, it's the emeralds. They go in there and they become the, like, sort of V shape, but that's what goes into this, is those atomically reconstructed emeralds. So we're not, I'm no stranger to the atomic reconstructor anymore. So that's where that's going to come from. So I'm going to get to work now on probably sprucing up this building. I might build up the smeltery and sort of get it to a point where I can mass produce the oh, what's it called again? The glass. Or at least get it set up to a point where I can, you know, do quite a few of them. Enough to do the base anyway. I'll get the mass production possibly set up later. You know what? Where am I going? Down. Whoops. Down here. Down the stairs. Oh, friggin' slime boots. Next couple of episodes, I'll be replacing them boots with something really cool. But I'll just tease that for now. So what do I need to do? So I'm probably going to maybe set up some machines in here. I might make a little machine room. I need to put access into it. I'm going to put just one of those elevators in there, because I want to glass that off. This is going to be glassed off with both clear glass, excuse me, clear glass and hardened glass, because I have something a bit special planned for this auto spawning room. And this little bit up here is something else related, but I'll get to that. That's, as I say, going to be another topic for another day. So I'm going to get back to decorating and building, and then by the time I've done that, it's probably going to be just about time to wrap up. So I will see you soon. Oh yeah, this is Skystone. Yeah, it's with Thaumcraft equal trade. It's really easy to get. It takes ages to mine with a pick. Well, maybe not with that pick. Oh no. It's usually it's a lot harder than that with diamond tools. Anyways, I'm making a dick of myself. I'll see you soon. Before I go too much further, Prostachio, I've just been told, was responsible for this. I've known about this for a day or two now, but I didn't know A, what it was, or B, who it was. But this is basically what we used to call a tesseract. So this is wirelessly getting power from the wind farm up there, which means I can stick that in my base and power whatever the hell I want to. That's really cool. I may still make my own power source, because what I want to do is quite power hungry, so I'm not going to, be selfish and hog the wind farm, but that's awesome. Thank you, Pro. I will have to repay you, and I think I know exactly what I'm going to repay you with. And I'll do that at the end of this episode, so sit tight for that one. That's coming right at the end, but back to building. Alright, so not to repeat this method of gliding past here as a sort of segue. I seem to be doing that a lot, but it makes sense to me. It looks good. At least I think it does. Anyways, seems that nighttime has become of us. So we're going to have to dispatch these so-and-sos. Need to upgrade this crossbow and increase the draw speed. Anyway, this is the Tinker's Smeltery setup. It's a deeper setup, so it goes, about 3 or 4 layers underground there. That's going to be pretty much wholly and solely for, excuse me, for the clear glass. Oh, I hear skeleton. And then obviously above that's going to be the big spawner. So that's going to be for something special, which you'll find out when I do it. Which will be about, I don't know, a few episodes. Give me a suggestion for in this room here, because I've got no idea what the hell to put in it. I think maybe some more machines. I don't know. There's going to be a bunch of machines up here. It's going to be like the main sort of area. I don't know. I might make it a sort of communal sort of machine area. I don't know. I'll work on it. I haven't really thought about it. Obviously up there's my bedroom. I'll just quickly show you this entrance tunnel down here. Now this tunnel is sort of a transition between two themes. So we've got the sort of stony theme up there, and then this sort of theme here with the factory blocks. And the factory blocks can become more of a thing down here as we go deeper. And we're going to have some things along here, you know, turn off. It's not just going to be a straight tunnel down there. That's where it's going to eventually snake to, but I want to have a lot of other things, you know, underground. And underground seems to be a good place to put a lot of stuff in modded, because you can sort of just hide shit in the walls, you know, like power source, power cables and item ducts and stuff like that, and it can be out the way where no one needs to see it. But that's that for the base for now. The exterior is more or less done except for the glasses. So anywhere there's glass required, that's the bits that I haven't done yet. But externally, I reckon she's pretty much done. Might put a couple of windmills on top. I don't know. But, my God. Bruce has become bloody Greenpeace, I tell ya. Fuck me gently. Look at this. When I first logged on, which was about, I don't know, 2 hours ago, there was one of those trees. And almost none of this stuff. And now there's just trees everywhere. I think he wants all the different wood. Lime wood. Teak. What's he got over here? Juniper? Is there juniper berries? It'd be a miracle if there were juniper berries. Monty Python reference. Oh, is this one of those things? Ah, yes, the blast furnace. Immersive engineering. That's something I want to be getting into as well. It's kind of hard with all the mods, actually, because, you know, we've got this sort of thing. Yeah, the mystical agriculture. A lot of bases are already covered. It's kind of hard to justify doing some of them. A lot of them I just want to do because I want to, but yeah, some of them are just like, yeah, there's not really much point to it. Hey, Mattis, what's he up to? He's beekeeping. Oh, yep. Oh, I'm going to get stung by bees. Goodbye. I'm off over here. Anyways, I have one last thing to do, and I have to give a gift. There is a gift for someone in here, just charging, because that was the nice thing to do. Now that obviously, I might as well charge mine while I'm at it. Now, this particular item is for Mr. Prostachio. He's not on at the moment. He said he'd be back soon. But this is my thank you for. This is my thank you to him for the Tesseract up here, or the dimensional transceiver. I probably will end up making one of those for all of the plankers, even Bruce, who doesn't really need it, but Mattis would probably get his next. The only reason I'm not doing all of them at once is because... pardon me, that was... Oh, wow, there we go. The major reason is it takes draconium, and unless Mattis has a bunch over there, we don't have enough. You know, it takes 12 draconium to make one of those armored jetpacks. I think about 5 or 6 diamonds, you know, a bunch of gold. Like, that stuff's no big deal, but the draconium is usually the hold up. So Pro got his first. Oh, there's a fire. My Thaumcraft setup over here is starting fires again. What's going on over here? It's quite noisy. Not a hell of a lot. There's some rooms just to do stuff in. If I was going to stay around here, I would take up that room, but I'm not going to be. But yeah, as I say, my base being in that general direction will be that's probably where I'll end up trying to connect it, is sort of in the back here. But I must get me some more of these ploughman's lunches. That's all the time I have for now. I do sincerely hope you enjoyed this episode. This wall's gotten higher. Mattis's garden is looking fantastic. Start calling him Oh, what's that famous gardener's name? I can't remember off the top of my head. Anyways, that's it from me. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and leave me your feedback. You know, rattle off some mods. You can just see my base there over my shoulder. Rattle off some, you know, give me an idea, you know, if you know the All the Mods 3 mod pack, you know, give us an idea of some things I can try, because, you know, especially once I start expanding the tunnel network, I'll be able to, you know, pop in pretty decent big machines and, you know, big structures and, you know, automated chains of machines and stuff like that. You know, the sky or bedrock in this case is the limit. So, yeah, just give us your thoughts on that, and also give us your thoughts on my, we'll call it, some might call it inspiration, some might call it plagiarism of base design over there. I like it, and honestly, every time I play modded, that's actually sort of the style I go for. Oh shit, did I just trample his... let's not trample Mattis's crops. This is so hard to control in F5 mode, oh my god. Alright, that's enough of that. You all have a good one, and I will see you next time. Have a good one. See you later.
Everything I was the first, it's the sequel. They ain't ready. Turn the speakers up and slam in the gear. Your favorite rapper and producer reconnected this year. Ain't no slowing us down. High speed when we pass by. So when you hear that beat drop, please put them hands